Well, this part is pretty cool because, as I mentioned, the other stuff you can't really see anything, but here
we're here in Canakkale and we're staying at a hotel, and they have a rooftop restaurant, so that's where we're eating right now. We're about to order our food and enjoy these nice views as the sun sets.
So we just got something light. I got a burger and I got a salad, but we're excited to go walk down there because it's really pretty with the sunset. And then at night, we're gonna go visit the prop from the Troy movie. And tomorrow we'll do more of the local things here in Canakkale.
Ooh, hot. We got a salad and some fried zucchini. We like fried zucchini chips with yogurt.
And I got the burger, which comes with the fries, and we're just pretty hungry from the trip, and we're more excited just to get out there and walk, so we'll see you in a bit. One of the great things about our hotel is that it's so central. We're just across the street from where the ferry boat loads, so that's pretty convenient. And now we're going to the
Troy Horse.
the Trojan Horse, the extra prop that they used in the movie, so we'll see you there. So we're here at the movie prop, which is the horse, and this is actually one of my favorite movies. The first time I came here, which was several years back, I was really amazed to see it, and of course I'm still amazed to see it now.
It looks bigger than I thought it would be, because we actually drove by it to get to our hotel, but it looked kind of small, but now that we're up close, it looks really big.
And of course at night it looks a lot better because it's lit up. But we'll be here tomorrow morning as well, get some photos, hopefully less people, because right now it is pretty busy. We'll just hang out here a bit and take a closer look. For those of you who haven't seen the movie, this is actually where the people hide inside of the Trojan Horse, and then they're able to go into the city of Troy, and then that's how they got to actually penetrate the walls. But we were just talking about how this movie was actually in 2004, and that was a long time ago. It doesn't seem like that long ago for me, but that's 18 years ago, so time goes by pretty quick.
I just remember Brad Pitt being the star of it.
So that'll be it for our time here with the Trojan Horse. Tomorrow we're actually gonna go more into the history of this. We're going to the actual ruins of Troy, which are just about 25 kilometers from here, and there's also a museum that we're gonna check out. But for now, that'll be it for this. It's warmer, so that place is very busy. Of course, ice cream is perfect right now.
You can sit here. Just don't push me.
So that's gonna be it for today. We are just going to sit here, relax a bit, enjoy the weather, the water, and just people watch a bit. So we'll see you tomorrow early in the morning. Good morning, everyone. We are still here in Canakkale, and we're going back to the location with the Troy prop. There's definitely a lot less people here than yesterday. As you saw, it was pretty busy, but today it's pretty empty, which is good for us because we get to enjoy it more to ourselves. So if you've been seeing our videos for some time, you know that we like going places early because obviously there's a lot less people here than yesterday. And if you're one of the first ones, you get to enjoy it a lot more peacefully, and we just enjoy spending time together by ourselves and enjoying all of this, of course. But now I think it's time to go back for some breakfast. We'll see you in a bit.
We just got a breakfast and it was included with our stay, and so we have a typical traditional breakfast with fruits, cheeses, eggs, and olives and Turkish tea. And then this one is the only one that's a little bit different. These are like fried dough that looks like a Turkish donut. And this one is a mosaic cake, so it's got chocolate and maybe vanilla or tahini paste. We'll try it out.
So now that we're done with breakfast, it's time for the room tour.
Welcome to our room. We paid 750 Turkish lira per night. Here, it has everything we need, but it was a little cramped. For example, when I closed the door, it's about to hit the toilet seat, so that's why we didn't like it too much, but it worked for one night. And then we have our closet full of our stuff right now. We have a bench and a full-size mirror. The bed was comfortable. We have a coffee bar and a mini fridge. And this is our balcony, which overlooks the city, and behind it you can see the water. It's similar to the restaurant view that we had earlier today. We also have some furniture so we can sit out here, and we're overlooking the clock tower on this side and the ferry boat on this side. That's our room, and now we're going to check out so we can see more sights. Just down the street from our hotel is the Canakkale clock tower, which if you saw our last video when we were in Safranbolu, there were models of the clock towers around Turkey, and so this is one of them.
We're here about to go into the Troy Museum, which is just outside of the actual historical Troy site. We're gonna see how it is. This looks pretty modern and it's an interesting building. I kind of like the style, but we're gonna check it out in a bit. This was, I think, maybe like a 30-minute drive from Canakkale, but there's free parking, so that's good. And the tickets cost how much?
75 Turkish lira per person. And they have audio guides, of course, but we're just gonna walk in and see what we learn about it.
And if you've seen some of the other videos, I always enjoy some of these sort of like modern warehouse industrial type buildings. This looks cool.
Inside, there's a lot of people and it's very modern. I like this style. We're gonna walk around. There's 4 levels. Here we ran into some photos of the building of the museum itself, and they started construction in 2013 and it was completed in 2018. I really like this style though, because there's a lot of light coming in and it's very modern and cool. Like there's concrete and steel, so I like this.
It's good. You can see here they have sort of little bits and pieces of the Iliad story, which is good because you see some of the statues from that time as well.
We learned that some of these artifacts were found during excavations and that they're still continuing research to this day.
What's also good about this exhibit is that they have different artifacts from different locations, so it's not just Troy but the neighboring areas as well. But this is just the first section. Now we're headed to the rest of the museum. Let me just say that if one day I win the lottery, our home is definitely going to look like this because I love this style. Interesting to learn more about Troy because although it is one of my favorite movies, I don't know too much about the history outside of the myths. We learned that there's actually different stages of Troy and the development across the years because it was continuously settled for 3,500 years. So obviously they saw the birth of new technology and new ways of building the walls, the cities, etc. So they're showcasing a lot of those across the museum.
This is a unique feature of this museum that they have projections onto a little window where they have models of homes and what people would do before. And I like this one. I think it's kind of funny because they have a cat here and Turkey is known for how many street cats they have. So this one is perfect.
And they were saying how they've discovered many things over the years, and it's no wonder because they've been excavating for over 40 years. And so they continuously keep finding new things and they display them here, so that's good. So we're up in the terrace museum. It's a nice view. It's pretty big. There's also an outdoor exhibit. I'm not sure we're gonna go there now, but it is right at midday, so it is pretty sunny, but it's still a great view up here. And of course we are at the museum shop at the end just to check out whatever they have, but I think after this we're gonna be done. So we're now here in the actual historical site of Troy, and as we saw in the museum, there are different parts to Troy and different stages to it. So the map is actually showing us which stage of Troy this was, and for example what wall this was, because they had the inner and the outer walls. So we're gonna walk around and try to see as much as we can.
The ticket price was 75 Turkish lira and they have an audiobook available for 40 Turkish lira.
Troy was built up here because obviously strategically this is very advantageous to be up here and it would be a lot safer. So it's interesting that we are now seeing the different layers of Troy and how it was built out over time. Everything is just pretty much the foundation of what it was. Well, this part is pretty cool because, as I mentioned, the other stuff you can't really see anything, but here you actually get a glimpse into what some of the walls would have been like, and it's pretty cool. So here's a better view of what the walls would have been like. And of course these were maintained across the years when Troy was actually active, but of course now, I don't know if these are just recently put up by people that work here or if these are actual historical. It's amazing that all these things are out here, and some of them are more preserved as this amphitheater is, but we were just talking about how it's really grand, but you know, there aren't that much detail. We've been to some of the other ruins or historical sites that are a lot aesthetically better, but of course this is huge. We've been walking for a while and there's still more left.
Comment down below if you prefer for us to visit museums or historical sites.
So that's gonna be it for all things Troy. We saw the one from the movie, the museum, and then this one right here, and of course the actual historical site. We hope you enjoyed it and you come check out more of Troy.